Hey folks, it's Jason Smith here, Keller Williams Coral Gables here in Miami, giving you our periodic update on a different neighborhood and what's happening in the market for that neighborhood with different price points within that neighborhood. Today, we're going to focus on Coconut Grove, beautiful area called Coconut Grove, which is part of the city of Miami. It's about 4 or 5 miles south of the high rises in downtown Miami. It's very far east, so you have some waterfront properties, lots of shopping, lots of cafes, lots of dining, beautiful condos overlooking the water, gorgeous area called Coconut Grove. So we'll be diving into those details in just a moment to tell you if it's a buyer or seller advantage, depending on months of inventory in each price bracket. The price brackets we're going to cover are 0 to 1 million, 1 to 3 million, 3 to 5 million, and 5 million plus single family for today's segment. But before we do that, we have a new listing. Nettie Deza on our team has a new Coral Gables listing, which is the neighboring village or city, if you will, to Coconut Grove. They are often seen as sister cities because they attract many of the same types of buyers that like these areas. So I'll go ahead and I'll ask Zyrel if she can please show the drone video of this beautiful listing. So here you can see it's a ranch style home. It's on a corner lot. This is in Coral Gables. Beautiful, quiet street, tree-lined street. You can almost walk, or it's a short bike ride to Miracle Mile. Big lot, almost 13,000 square feet. Lots of restaurants close by, two-car garage, mango tree right there, 0.3 acres, which is about 15,000 square feet. You can see how close it is to Coral Gables' famed Miracle Mile, 1 mile away. So it's a short bike ride or a longer walk if you want to stroll for dinner. Beautiful, beautiful property next to the Biltmore Hotel a mile away, famous Biltmore Hotel. Granada Golf Course, 9-hole golf course, which is close by. Shops at Merrick Park, has all kinds of high-end retailers as well as all types of restaurants and boutiques. Of course, University of Miami is 3 miles away. Publix, all kinds of, it's really a gorgeous area here. This house does need some updating, but you can definitely add value if you were to update the property. It's being offered for $2,050,000 if I'm not mistaken. And we can definitely, there's no seller is somewhat negotiable on that. So give us a call. Here's my cell phone number. Call or text me, and I'll connect you to Nettie Deza, who can show you that property and many others. Okay, so today, let's get right to it. We're going to show you the actual MLS right now for Coconut Grove single family homes today. So at the top of the chart of what's available, you see this property here for 135 million. Yes, that's right, 135 million. I believe that's the highest price I have ever seen in Coconut Grove, 135 million. And then at the bottom of the range, you have here 499,000 is the lowest price single family you can get. So let's just take a quick look, and that one is $738 per square foot asking price. So if we look at the top here, what does 135 million get for you here in Miami, Florida with our friend Lourdes, who is the listing agent? Okay, it's been on the market 49 days, 11,000, almost 12,000 square feet under air on 4 acres of land. It's direct ocean. So this is what 135 is. This is the price for this property here. So as you can see, open water, 4 acres. This is a trophy property for sure. All right, now let's take a quick peek. What is the second most expensive home that's available? 22.5 million over on Carroll Court. This one is also looks to be direct ocean, if not on, no, it's on a canal. So it's on a canal. This one is near Kennedy Park. Newer construction home. Actually, let's see here. Yep. This one was built actually in 2010, this one, and this one is 9,561 square feet. Now, if we were to look at the other end of the spectrum, you've got Washington Avenue in the West Grove, 499 is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath on a 2,600 square foot lot. So this is what Coconut Grove, I should say, offers you in terms of the different options for you. So investment property right there, east of US 1. So I'm gonna de-share right now and ask Zyrel Actually, we'll go right now. We'll go into the MLS. We'll go into the MLS, and then we'll go into trend graphics. So here we are with trend graphics. Going to share that with you now, which shows, if you can see it here, it shows those $0 to $1 million. What the market data on the market is. 6 months, again, is a neutral market. If it's over 6 months, it means a buyer advantage. If it's less than 6 months, it means a seller advantage, and prices are increasing. So again, how do they calculate that months of inventory? For instance, here, 17 available homes in Coconut Grove, the 33133 area, single family between 0 and $1 million. 17 homes divided by 4 that sold should put us at about 4 months or so of inventory. Yep, 4.3. Meaning it would take 4.3 months at 4 homes selling per month to consume the 17 homes that are available if nothing else comes on the market. Now, what we like to do is compare it to the previous year in July, let's say, apples to apples. You had 14 homes available between 0 and $1 million last year, 17 now, somewhat similar. How many were consumed or sold? So 2 sold last year. 14 divided by 2 should put us at 7 months of inventory last year. Yes, 7 months. So it's a better time if you're a seller to be selling now in Coconut Grove between 0 and $1 million than it was 12 months ago in July of 2023. Look at this aberration here. In November, it was a definitive buyer's market with 21 months of inventory, buyer's market. So that coincides with November and the holidays, which is interesting. Buying single family homes during the holidays is depicted here, not peak season, and that bears out with the data in terms of what was available. Let's take a look here. In November, you had 21 homes for sale and only 1 home sold that month. So if you were a buyer and you were making offers that month, you probably did quite well because you didn't have a lot of competition and you had more sellers. Okay, so that's 0 to $1 million. Let's go 1 million to 3 million now. Take a peek at that. So it's a seller's market we've established for 0 to $1 million in Coconut Grove. It's 3 to 4 months of inventory. 0 to 3 million would be so 1 to 3 million is 13.7 months of inventory in Coconut Grove. So right now it's a buyer's market. If you're looking to buy between $1 and $3 million, buyer's market. What was it last year in July? It was 7 months of inventory, a little bit higher than neutral, which would be 6 months. It was 7 months. So yes, then it was neutral. Now it is buyer advantage, which means prices are coming down if that were to continue that trend. But one could suggest that maybe it won't, because this appears to be, I don't know, it's been from March, which is peak season for single family, March to June, peak season. Again, talking about seasonality. Seasonality is real as it bears out with the months of inventory and what's selling. So here you had seller's market in March, seller's market in April, seller's market in May, seller's market in June. Now in July, the buyer's market, we're at the tail end of the peak selling season for single family. Okay, so let's take a look now at 3 million to 5 million. So here, 3 million to 5 million, single family, Coconut Grove zip code 33133. It's buyer's market, 11 months of inventory in July. What was it last July? It was 11.5. So it hasn't changed from last July to this July. What was it during peak season? Again, peak season is real. You see in single family, you had in April, May, June, it was less inventory, pretty much a neutral market in April, seller's market in May, seller's market in June. So there you can see a little bit more of a buyer. It was more in the buyer's favor than it was peak season of last year when you had 3.7 and 3.2 months. More decided seller's advantage last year during peak season. So there we are. There we have that 3 to 5 million. Let's try one more. Let's just 5 million and above. in Coconut Grove, unlimited. $37 months of inventory. Again, 6 months is neutral. Buyer's market, not many buyers for, as many buyers, I should say, for 5 million or above. July of last year, you had 22 months. Yes, it was a buyer's market last year, but more of a buyer's market this year. In June, 8.3 months. So that gives us an idea of what's happening in the Coconut Grove area. It's back to school. We should start to see more buyers coming back into Miami, school starting, and those buyers, once they're here, those residents, they do buy and start to make offers again. This is what we saw last year with our Key Biscayne property. It was crickets in August of 2023. The buyers just vanished for that $9.4 million listing we had over on Key Biscayne on the water. And as soon as September rolled around, we started to receive offers and we went under contract in September. So I expect the same thing will be happening this year, especially with interest rates going down over the past few weeks. There's optimism from that standpoint. So back to school, we're going to see a lot of activity soon. Let us know. Please do like us. Please share this with any friends that you know who are interested in the Coconut Grove market. And if you have any other neighborhoods that you'd like us to research for you and present, we'll be happy to do it either on this public forum here, or we can send that over to you privately via email. Jason signing out. Have a great weekend, folks, and we'll see you at our next Showcase Miami market update. Take care. Jason Smith.